Good morning, my loves. It is a daily vlog time. So, what's so funny is how life comes full circle in a couple of ways, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, first of all, back when I was a teacher, this used to be considered Hell Week, right? This was the last week before school was over with, and me and my students were both tired of each other, and it was very stressful. Now that I'm on the other side of the classroom, right? This is considered the calm before the storm. This upcoming weekend, my partner will be on his way down to Georgia to say his final goodbyes to his first love and to bring back his beautiful baby. Next week, I didn't even think about that until it hit me yesterday. Next week, both of my stepsons will be home for the full week or two because it's the holidays. On top of that, I will be, commemorating the loss of my sister and then the holidays and then her birthday. All while just like really sitting in the fact that like this is happening. And not only is it happening, one of those babies are not going back home. Like one of those babies, this is their home. And so completely restructuring what it looks like because like after the breaks then we just go to our regular life. Now we're going to have to be responsible for getting someone up for school, a high schooler at that. So I am both excited and extremely nervous, but more excited than nervous. I'll be very honest about that. Like I said, it's just the calm before the storm. Like I just feel like there are going to be some good parts, there are going to be some bad parts, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a bad experience whatsoever. So I'm happy about that. And I think it's just funny how when I was a teacher, this was like a crappy week for me. This week I'm like, let me soak in as much of my own time I can get. The beautiful thing about this, and I say beautiful because I know what I need. And I understand that from some people's perspective, they're like, how is this beautiful? But the beautiful part about this is my partner is going to drive down by himself. And so this upcoming weekend, I give my house pretty much to myself. Like, even if my younger stepson will be here this weekend, more than likely he'll be downstairs with his grandmother. So I will get this space to myself to be able to just be alone before I am kind of put into the position to be a helpmate of my partner while he continues to work through being able to take care of his boys. And I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm excited for my weekend by myself. I am going to treat myself out to some food. I'm gonna spend probably almost a whole day at my mom's house crocheting with her. Just because as much as I do love my youngest stepson, I don't want his mom to think that just because his dad is gone and I'm still here, that I love her, but she gets a little lax with the child care when she thinks she can. And so if I just get up and go to my mom's house, then if she is not at work, she works at the post office, she will keep the little one, and everybody can just show up at the same time. Okay, y'all can all get here on Sunday night. I got y'all while school is out. We gonna give the little one back to mama. And then we got the big one. All right. So can't nobody tell me that I'm wrong to want to move these children around the way I want to. Again, I don't have them. I always joke with my partner and his baby mom and tell them that every time that I'm difficult with them, it's because they're difficult with me. They won't take an annual family photo. I'm not asking y'all to have another kid. I'm not even asking y'all to be best friends. All I'm saying is I would like a photo every year of them and the child they created. I love my step baby and I love my man and I appreciate and respect his mother. And I want to see them in a beautiful little family photo. My thing is this. I don't want you to love me so much that every woman that you will love before me disappears. Because every man that I love before you will not disappear in my life. A lot of my best friends right now in my life are men who I either dated or had some type of relation with. And when we realized that it wasn't that, but we still had a great connection, we stayed connected. My very first love, my high school sweetheart, and my current partner smoked together. I think it was like two Father's Days ago. We went to my mom's house to drop off my brother's gifts, and my high school sweetheart was at the house because our family is a loving family, and unless you have done something egregious to hurt us or one of our people, we have an open door policy. You can come to my mom's house and say hi to her whenever. And so I walked over there and he was on the porch. I ran out the car. We hugged. Me and him chilled. My man and him dapped up. We all sat outside my mom's house, smoked. They agreed how annoying I am, but they both agreed that I'm the shit. So pat on the back for me. I just don't believe in treating the people that came in our past like the plague just because we fell in love. Like, even last weekend, my partner asked me, he's going to get a tattoo of all the people and the things that he's lost in his life, like his best friend and a few other people in his life. And he asked me how would I feel if he added the mother of his child to that memorial tattoo. I said, babe, you have half of your shoulder tattooed of my face. If you want to get that woman's name somewhere on your body, I'm not upset about that. That woman gave you your first child. She began your legacy, and she's no longer here. If you want to commemorate her by having something on your skin, do that. Like, I hate that we live in this world of like, or we live in this world where what you do for another person must mean something for what you do to me. Like, I know who I am in my husband's life, and I call him my husband with pride. I call my husband with pride because I really do love this man, and I feel like even if we decide to like part ways for whatever reason in life, that he will always be one of my closest friends, just like other people in my life are still very close friends to me. But one thing about me is I will leave. And that's the reason why I have a lot of friends who are partners with me, because a lot of my relationships didn't end on bad terms. Like, I wasn't arguing with people and screaming at them and hating them when I left them. It was just like, hey, this actually just doesn't work for me. Like, this is really great. I thank you for everything that you're doing, but this doesn't work for me. I think that's another reason why I have never been the type of woman to make a man cut off like baby mamas or, women who are their friends, but they've had relations with. Because one day I could very well wake up and be like, actually, I don't want to be here. And one thing about me, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, shit, I cut off family. If I wake up one day and my gut tells me, yeah, we don't fuck with that no more, I just stop fucking with it. I'm not gonna have no conversation for clarity with you. I'm not gonna tell you why I don't fuck with you, unless you ask, of course. If you ask, yeah. But I'm a silent leaver. I think about the person that I was dating before I started dating Gucci, and he called me because he thought I was thinking about leaving him. So he called me while I was at school, that the day that I actually had left him, and was like, so you thinking about leaving me, huh? I said, oh baby, the thought has come and passed. Everything that was in your mother's house that I used to keep there because I knew I was coming back is now gone. I left with everything this morning on my way to school. You won't see me again. That was like 6 years ago. He ain't seen me since. I just don't rock with staying in places if my stomach, my gut, my body tells me no. Like, even when I was teaching, when I got to the point where I'm driving to the school in tears, oh no, I had to make something happen. Now, I'm reasonable, right? When it comes to a job, I got to make sure I got something else. Like, I hate this place a little bit. Not a lot of bit, because they not that bad. But this place is really annoying. But it's work in my living room. I can't beat that. So I'm not going to put myself through that. But I'm working like hell to replace this with a heat press so I can start doing something different and creating full time. Like, I don't believe in staying where I don't belong, right? And so as much as I adore everything that I got in my life right now, I don't know how long anything in my life is going to last. And because of that, I don't demand permanent things from people. Like, I don't ask you to cut nobody off. I don't ask you to stop doing anything like that because I just don't feel like that's fair. And I feel like that's a really great place to kind of leave today's vlog, because I feel like we're at the 9-minute mark. And I try not to talk to y'all for longer than 10 minutes. Something that you learned about me today, I'm a leaver. And so, wrapping it up, I'm a leaver, but within reason. And this is like the last week before, everything pretty much changes. And so next week we will have everybody here and we will get through the holidays, and then we're going to see what happens next. I love you guys. I cannot thank you guys enough for being a part of this journey. You can hear I sound a little better. I got my voice trainer on because we only go down one day and then we get right back up. We get right back to it. I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. I can't thank y'all enough for being here with me and for me. Have a great day, Pookie Butts.